I just feel very proud, and it's just a privilege to play. But, you know, I didn't never really expect it to play. You know, it's just something you dream of. It's beautiful, mate.
Gadding comes in, AB decides to bring me on. Now I'm a bit like, Graham Gooch, Mike Gadding, Dickie Bird's the umpire, and I thought, come on.
First ball, Bale is off. He's bowled him. Gadding can't believe it. First ball.
Yeah, I got a bit lucky there, I think, the first one. It's usually just to try and land it somewhere in the right spot, and I'm lucky for Gadd, it sort of hit the foot marks and hit off stump. Yeah, it's always good to see the wicket turning. Hopefully it continues the rest of the few days.
I played league cricket over here 4 years ago and watched the boys win the Ashes then, and then you thought, well, hopefully one day I could come over and play in an Ashes series over here, and here I am and I'm doing okay.
Shane Warne on a hat-trick. There we go. Fleming took the last one. Merv Hughes before him. Yes! Oh, he's got him! He's got him! It's hat-trick! Yes, he's gone! He's gone! It's a hat-trick! That's a hat-trick to Shane Warne. A great moment in his career.
And when I see it, I just remember listening to Tony Greig. Yes, well, he's got him! What a moment! He's going off, and we were celebrating, and look, it was just a special time. It was great.
The tough moments in a test match, when it's up in the air, it's there to win, or whether it's just belief that somebody wants the ball to come to them to change a game, to take that one-handed screamer, to throw the stumps down and run someone out, or to stand there and say, you're not going to get me out. I don't care if I'm here all day, you're not getting me out. I just think we've got that toughness about us, and no matter what the situation, we still believe we can win.
Getting divorced was a difficult time in my life and for my children, and it was my fault. So I have to live with that for the rest of my life. So that wasn't easy, and that was the lowest point in my life, and then had to sort of drag myself off the canvas to get out there and play against, in 2005, and play against a quality England side.
Amazing. Amazing. This man is incredible.
Just momentarily gone quiet.
It was so quiet. It was a bit eerie about how quiet it was, because like I'd stand at the top of a mark, and normally you can hear, someone, hey, whatever they were saying, and when you're at the top of the mark, it was suddenly a hush, because they thought, is this going to be the ball that's going to take the 700th? And it was an eerie silence of 90,000 people. It was like pretty amazing.
Got him! There it is! Wicket number 700! And they can't catch him! Shane Warne through the gate as Scott Streets.
The media side of people and that side wanted to know everywhere I spent my time. And I sort of resented it a lot. But over time, I understand how it works, I understand there's a job to do, I understand clickbait, I understand all that a bit more.
Me, the mistakes I've made, which I'm not proud of, but, look, it shows I'm human, and I make mistakes, and I'll probably make some more in the future as well. But that's happened. There's no use regretting what's happened. There's no use, you can't change it. So you just got to live with it and try and deal with it.
I'm not saying the modern day player doesn't play because they still love the game, but the money in sport these days is so much that it's hard not to think of it as a job. When we played, and I always thought cricket was a passion. I loved playing cricket. It was sort of like my hobby. My job as I got older was to be the best parent I can. And so cricket...
It's a work in progress, isn't it?
Yeah. I am a good parent. I mightn't have been a good husband, but I was a good parent. Being told as an 18-year-old that you're not good enough, you can go two ways, I reckon. You can get determined, which is what I did, or you can sort of say, this is all too hard, and blame everyone else and become a victim and just fall off the wayside. I think everyone is good at something. You've got to find out what you're good at. I was good at bowling leg spin. I was a late developer, but I worked pretty hard to try and be the best version of myself I could be, and I think I got there. I think when you sort of grow up, you think, fame could be pretty cool. And, when I was, I think, 21 or 22 years of age, I had my first, I suppose, exposure to it. And there's no school you can go to learn about it. You just sort of got to try and do the best you can and deal with it, being followed by half a dozen photographers every day or everywhere you go.
Every relationship is different, and it's whatever works for you two is the right relationship. And for us, we were great, and it was the happiest time of my life. I was madly in love with Elizabeth, and we're still friends now. We still speak to each other all the time. I think our kids speak to each other. Her son Damien speaks to my daughter Summer. So it was great fun. Unfortunately, it just fizzled out. It was nothing that I did wrong or she did wrong. It was just one of those things.
If you were going to write your own tombstone, here lies Shane Warne, he...
Bold Shane. Loved by Brooke, Jackson and Summer.